Hi everybody, Tyler with Workhorse Products. I'm here in Aubrey, Texas, and we're out here today visiting CH Lonestar. Cody and Haley, the owners, just a fantastic story. 5 or 6 years ago, we were able to get Cody and Haley set up with a manual screen print package. And this is just a great shop to come in and see how somebody who comes in with a little bit of hard work and turned a manual screen print shop into what it is today. So let's head inside, catch Cody and Haley, and take a little tour of their facility. So I was outside, I did a little intro. I said 5 years, maybe 6.
I think it was in 28.
Cody and Haley bought a manual screen print setup.
Bought a 6.6.
From the show.
Didn't even know what we were doing, didn't even know what printing was. Didn't even know what a screen was, didn't know what a squeegee was. And we were looking at M&R and then you guys. And then we liked Till, so we went for a main.
Yeah, perfect. So I said, we're going to take a quick tour. I'm going to show you guys what a few years and some hard work can turn into. So
that's for sure.
If you guys don't mind, I'm going to turn it over to you two and let you guys take us on a tour of what y'all have going on here.
So it's Haley. She kind of runs operations and the accounting and everything like that. Then we got Megan that handles quoting and operations, and then we actually have 2 girls. They're quoting 24/7 too. And so we're doing a lot of building and growth right now. It's been growing for 5 years. We're in our garage to this. So we'll show you kind of where we are now.
The construction, I know for you two, is probably a headache. And you're ready for it to be, but to me, it feels exciting.
It is. It is. So
no pardon for the mess, none of that. This is all exciting.
Yeah,
what we have going
this is part of it. So we went from our guest bedroom with a direct garment machine, and then that went terrible south. So we went to screen printing, and then we had a manual. We went straight into the garage, and then we had a 1,200 square foot building for about 6 months. Moved out of that and built this. Okay. I'll walk you through, kind of show you where things were. So this is going to be our lobby in the future. Okay. It's been our office for 2 years, 3 years now. This used to be our screen printing area and embroidery area. We had embroidery machines here, and then we had an auto here, and then a manual there. And that's kind of how we started. And then we went from that, and then we're going into the new building, but with that, this is going to be our car wrapping area. So we'll have our banner and sticker machines and everything in here. This will be where we park cars, so we got that going on. And then I'll show you upstairs real quick just to see you the growth. So what we got going on up here is this is going to be our new offices. So we got 2 of our quoters are going to be in this office. Okay. Then we got Megan that's going to be in this office. And then we got Haley that's going to be in the office here. Okay. My wife. And then my office is the next one back. Okay. And then we're building like a recording studio for like musicians, construction companies, just business owners, or we can sit there, drink a glass of whiskey, talk about why you do business with us, and marketing from that side. Podcasts, CH sessions.
So the upstairs, the executive suites.
Yes. Okay. That's what we got going on.
So this is what really, I'm excited to see this, because when I stopped in a while back,
we were all in this building.
Yeah, when we did our first little...
we were crunched like 30
difference. When was I here last? What was that, a year ago?
You were right at a year ago, because I built this.
I was like, what a difference. This used to be all nice and...
yeah, this was dirt. Okay. So, yard.
Okay.
So, this was, I guess, 4.5 years ago, we went from that garage to this building, and now this is our next level that we've been. And this building's a 40 by 70, and also I'll kind of show you each part of this building. So we went where we were with a single head embroidery, and now we have two six head embroidery machines, and then 2 single heads.
Let me ask you this. So you, as you said earlier, you started with a manual press.
Yeah, and 1 single head embroidery.
I was going to say, was there a time gap between into the screen printing that you added embroidery, or you were...
So me and Haley, I was in the AC business. Haley sold medical equipment for a living. And we're like, let's find a hobby. So we went to the laser machine, and then when we bought our manual, she actually did all the manual printing, and then I would come home from work, and then I would print until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And so we didn't have anybody else in the business that we could really call except you guys, truthfully.
Yeah.
So then we went to a level where it was me, Haley, and 1 other person. And now we are up to about 25 employees.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask next.
Yeah, so we went from me and
2 people in the garage to...
Yeah,
Two buildings and 25 employees.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's been a little insane.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's been a learning curve. Anybody can do it. You just got to put that dedication in there to do it, in my belief. So this is where orders come in.
Okay.
So Michelle here is opening boxes from UPS, FedEx, and checking orders in and out, or in, to get them ready for production to go to our presses.
Okay.
So we'll kind of show you where we print all of our print our film seal. So we have the manual we started with, which we use it to sit the shirts on mainly now, but I put it in here to kind of motivate us to be like, hey, that's where we started, now this is where we are.
Okay. Yeah.
So the surprising thing now we have 2 autos. So when we were in that building, we only had 1 auto in the manual, and now we went to 2 autos, and maybe moving the manual out, putting a 3rd one.
Yeah.
Or we might get rid of the 6 head and go to a 12. So that's kind of the goal. We're just trying to figure all that out. And so then we have fulfillment upstairs, laser machines, like sewing our patches. All the production is in this building. So this is our screen printing area. So this is where our workhorse autos are. Everything that I run is workhorse, and that's, you don't pay me to say that, that's legit. Like, I have workhorse dryer, workhorse manual, workhorse everything. Exposure unit, everything. We'll go in there and talk about that too.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is our screen printing area. So we have the Powerhouse dryer, Series 2, and then I just bought the extension. He's one of our press operators. He runs the C8, and then I got David, and so we have 2 flashes on both autos,
okay,
and then we got a quartz flash if we need it. We really like the flashbacks, so we got 2 autos, the manual. We got a tag printer, a little hidden back there, but it's workhorse too. It was a demo, but I love it. So this is our ink room, so our guys that are in here mixing ink and everything like that. We have our plastisol ink that are just our regular inks, and then we have all of our Pantone ones that we've already mixed, and then we have our mixing system here that will be plastisol and water-based. So we can do water-based ink and our plastisol on every color you want that's on the board.
Okay, so ink mixing back there.
Yeah.
You got your production here.
Our production here. So now we have it where we have our tablets that run our autos, and then we have an iPad that's connected to our TVs, and it's name repetition. So we're running off a Printado, and all of our mock-ups for each job are on here. So, and they can look at it, tells them how many colors, whatever they need. So now instead of them going to the production manager over there in the computer, now they can look at it, but it less footsteps, more production. And so that's that whole side of it there.
So where's the mess? Where's the reclaim in the dark room?
In our other building, our dark room and our cleaning room, clean screens and everything, was literally as small as possible. When I built this one, I was like, I need a bigger room. Like, we have to have a bigger room, which I want to get one of the dishwashing machines. That's why I call it.
Yeah.
So,
okay, here we go. Again, I like the lighting.
Yeah. So this is our screen room.
Yep.
Felix handles everything in here. He's cleaning, he's degreasing right now.
Okay.
So we have 2 different boots, workhorse boots. So we have our one that does all of the cleaning inks and emulsion and everything. We use this one for degreasing and blowing out new streets. This is our dark room.
Here we go. Yep.
Which our dark room used to be literally this. So now it went to this. And then we use the workhorse exposure unit, and then we have the workhorse dryer.
Okay.
And then we keep it to where we have a 110s, 230s, 305s, like each one is a different rack.
Yeah.
This is our upstairs, and this is where all the fulfillment happens, laser machine where we're doing our leather patches. My mom's been with me for a long time, and so she does the sewing. She comes in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and she actually hand sews every single patch that comes out of this building. So like right now she's doing some Treaty Oak Revival, some musicians that we take care of. So Ashley handles the production up here.
Okay.
And then we got fulfillment. We got our e-commerce where we print on demand. So Daisy and Kyle handle all the orders and printing all of that. And then we have our stock and hats. We try to carry about 8,000 hats in our building at all times. Just
It's a lot of hats.
Yeah, it's a lot of hats.